background of wanting to be a rabbi plus public speaking, do you not have a fear of speaking in front of others?
No, I never had. I don't think it will, sort of come upon me. I think, yeah, I just always been like sort of the leader type, I think it's sort of like just in my DNA. And so I've never really, I've spoken in front of, for student council speeches in high school. It's been, 1,000 people at a time. I've done speeches in front of, from 300 to, 1,500 people. So it never was really something that I was like, sort of nervous about, because I just choose topics where I can speak from my heart. And if you can speak from your heart, then you're set to go.
Wow, I think that's really good advice. What was your first major speech like? Do you remember that day? What was the feeling? How did you prep for that?
Yeah. So, wow, that was a long time ago. It was I think that my first like major speech, probably in 10th grade, where I was invited to speak at sort of a domestic abuse, like sort of like I don't even know what you call it, but I guess it was like some sort of like gathering where they had different people from different religions speak on sort of how sort of domestic abuse was sort of dealt with, and so how it looked in your religion. So I spoke obviously on Judaism, and I think that was my first like actual speaking piece. I was sort of nervous about it. I think I had like practiced it a little bit beforehand, so I wasn't as nervous about it. But I think that, because a lot of the people who were there, I sort of knew already. It was easier for me just like be like, okay, like I'm talking to you, I'm having a conversation with you, and sort of just going from there. So I think from there I was like, okay, this isn't too bad, and then I just sort of continued, and then I think every speech so far that I've done, I've known at least one person there. So it's like, oh, I'm having a conversation with you. That's good. Okay. So it's been more of like, I take it as more of like a laid back approach to it. But I know some people who are like, oh my God, I can't do it, I'm too nervous. And I'm like, no, like, it's okay. Like, I remember last year we had to take a public speaking class for like, everyone had to take it. All the freshmen had to take it. And a lot of the time, the kids on my floor would come to my room and be like, Sammy, can you coach me how to do this speech? I don't know how to do it. I'm so nervous. And I was like, yeah, for sure. Like, no problem. So I sort of became the public speaking coach for my floor, and it was very interesting.